What's up, guys? Today we are going to do some deadlifts. I'm working myself up to 430 kilograms for 3 reps, 2 sets. Finally, Yoke Invitationals, my next competition. They have announced the events for the show, and one of the events is the 18-inch deadlift. So this is about close to 18 inches as it gets, basically. I think it's like pretty close to be 18 inches, I think, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna work myself up to 430 for 3 reps, 2 sets. Usually I train on a Monday, today's a Sunday, but I had a day earlier because I'm traveling to the States for a job. So yeah, I'm busy. Just, trying to fit in some sessions before I go, so I can, it's better to train today, the 18-inch deadlift, because, it can be difficult to, do that in the States, Anyway, guys, we'll warm up, get to the top set, then we do some other exercises today. I'm supposed to do some Atlas stones also. The stones have been going really well for me. I don't really think so. What I'm trying to do now in this prep in particular is I'm trying to focus on my weaknesses. So yes, I'm doing the stones even though that's a really strong exercise for me. Yes, I'm doing power stairs even though that's a strong exercise for me, but I'm focusing more on the implements exercises where I feel like I need to improve more in. So for example, today I might do some light yoke speed work, just to improve a little bit and add that once more in the week, just because I feel like I need to. But anyway, let's do a set. Nice. I finally found some good straps. I had to look at some places to find some nice straps that are long enough for an actual deadlift, because obviously I don't really compete with an actual deadlift often, If you do compete with an actual deadlift, you might want to use a figure 8 straps because the bar is so thick, but they do not allow figure 8 straps, so have to use regular straps with slightly longer strap, so the bar doesn't. I had that happen to me last week actually. I was doing, 415, 420 for 3 reps, and my first set wasn't really good because I think on 3rd rep the straps went off, or the bar slid off, so I had to re-strap, do the 3rd rep, and the 3rd set I decided to use figure 8 straps just because I was just like, fuck it, I just wanna get the last set done without the straps slipping away. And today, because I have these straps, I'm hopeful that these will hold. If not, the straps then isn't an issue, I'm the issue. Guys, subscribe right now because I'm like 15,000 followers away before I reach 1 million subscribers. So it would mean the world to me if you guys will subscribe, and let's go. All right, guys, let's talk about the events a little bit, step by step. First event is going to be the 18-inch deadlift, actual deadlift. Athletes have 3 attempts, and the heaviest weight wins, as usual. Second event is going to be a Viking press, which I have been training, thankfully, because we had Viking press in my last comp. Then we will have the 3rd event. Obviously, yeah, it's going to be, let me be a bit more specific here when I say Viking press. It's going to be Viking press obviously for reps, and it's going to be 170 kilograms, I believe, or 60, for as many reps as possible, either 170 or 160. The third event on day one is going to be the Yoke escalator.
Yeah, that's right, escalator.
Am I
yeah.
saying it right?
Yeah.
And that's basically super yoke into back walk into power stairs. And just by adding that duck walk, it's actually going to benefit me in my opinion because, well, in the past I've been quite quick with the duck walk and I believe I can do that quite fast. The only thing where I might, like the super yoke, some athletes for sure will be faster with me, especially with that kind of weight. I believe it's like 490, which is like heavy but not like super heavy. And I am working on my yoke right now twice a week just to get used to it and hopefully increase my speed. Because I feel like it's an event where I could potentially win and I really need to win, especially if I can move the yoke fast going into the dark work and power stairs. Dark work I'm good at, power stairs I'm good at, one of the best in the world, if not the best, obviously Patty Haynes is there as well. It would be really nice to win that event. I have Patty second and some other guys in between me and some of the top guys, obviously. So yeah, an event where I'm really focusing on and really hoping I'll score really high in, first place, hopefully, we'll see. Obviously many great athletes, But yeah, those are the three events. I'm gonna do one more set and then we talk about the next three events. All right, let's talk about the three other events that are going to be at the Invitationals. The fourth event is going to be the Circus Medley. It's basically going to be a very similar medley like last year, except they're going to have an axle instead of the log. So we'll have the kettlebell, heavy kettlebell, 1 rep, giant dumbbell, 1 rep, and then axle, 170 kg axle for as many repetitions as possible. That's the fourth event. The fifth event is going to be the power drive, which is very similar event like last year, if not just the same, It's going to be pushing the hay bell or whatever you call it, and then arm or arm. Slightly different setup, I believe, different things, but still arm or arm. So that's a good event for me for sure. Last year, I think I placed second, and I made some small errors, some small mistakes with pushing the hay bell or whatever you call it, I was pushing it, and I just felt it while I was doing it. I was just like, I don't know, I just did it wrong. I need to, if I can, day before the event, practice a little bit there, or just be slightly more prepared, I didn't realize how much it would fall back, so almost have to constantly have pressure on it so it doesn't come so much back to you, And the last event is a stone event. What are they called again? Like Mons Mag stones. Just very similar to Atlas stones, I believe. And their stones are slightly away from the platform, so you have to pick the stones up, walk with them a little bit, and then load them onto the platforms. No tacky, so very similar to last year, but slightly different stones. So yeah, looking forward to it, guys. Looking very forward to it. I haven't seen these stones before. Haven't seen the final look of the equipment. They're changing some of the equipment, so I don't really know too many details how they look like or how it's gonna be like. I've only been sent some information where I'm able to read, through, and things might also change. You never know. They have to test these things out as well. I believe they're building a lot of it. Some of it obviously just stuff that they're using again, you know. I think it's set. So now, guys, on the axle, we have 350 kilograms. I will do that. This one rep. One rep, and then one rep with 400, then 430, 3 reps. I think that's my last week with doing the axle, like 4 reps. Then we do singles. I've seen Lucas Hafthor, I think he hit like 1,000 pounds or something, you know, slightly over 1,000 pounds for a single. Strong. I think 18-inch deadlift is a strong pull for him, you know. And then also Mitch Hooper, I think also similar, like, can't remember exactly, but he pulled also like a slightly heavier weight, you know. So maybe these guys will be able to push me a bit more on the 18-inch. We'll see. I haven't done this in a long time. I saw them obviously at the World Strongman competition this year. They did, I believe, 18-inch deadlift. And how did it go again? Who won it again? Yeah, Trey Mitchell won it, I believe. Trey Mitchell won with I believe 500 kilograms. Second place was, can't remember. I think it was Rain O'Neill was second place. But doesn't matter. Guys are in different shapes. I'm always competing, so I'm hoping for about 500 kilograms. That's my goals. Let's see. You know, I haven't done 18 in a long time, so I only have to just train and hope for the best. Nice. Lightweight. I need to remember to put chalk on my hands before every set. I don't. I feel
they were loose now.
A little bit loose.
We could see you started and it was almost a gap, yeah.
Like some chalk on me, on the straps, on my hands, then it holds better.
This 8 figure is not allowed. Figure eights are not allowed.
Figure eights are not allowed. So I was just talking to the people earlier about, you know, the straps I had were just like a normal strap, like this long or something, you know, and they weren't good enough. Like last session, like
you were slipping off.
I was slipping off.
Yeah, the action is brutal. You know they do this at Static Monsters.
What is it?
The axle from I think this height.
Yeah.
And they allow figure eight straps.
They allow, yeah.
Yeah.
If figure eight is allowed, then no problem.
I think this was impossible to do with those straps. I was constantly ripping off the axle.
It's definitely hard to. I think honestly, grip slightly with these normal straps, you know.
Yeah.
You have to like grip. You have to hold tight.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
With like heavy weight, like 500 kilograms.
It's gonna count.
It's gonna count having small grip just to hold.
Definitely.
Obviously, the grip is not gonna do everything, you know. It's impossible. But yeah.
Something you have to think about when you're doing 500 plus kilos on an axle. How you strap yourself to it.
But overall, guys, I think Invitationals is going to be a good one. We have, this is probably one of the most stacked lineups we've had in Strongman in a long time. Especially considering by the names we have. We have obviously Rain O'Neill that I haven't personally competed against yet in my strongman career. He's a new rising star in the sport. And then, you know, we have obviously Mitch Hooper coming back from some injuries. Lucas Hafthor is there, he's doing good. I think these events in particular, you know, suit him quite well. He's a power guy, likes heavy things, you know. Might not be the fastest guy out there, but he's a power guy, you know, and these events suit him very well. You know, Trey Mitchell, obviously. Tom, I'm not sure how Tom is though, because like obviously he had some injury at Strongman Earth, so I'm not sure how he'll perform. Emma Singleton as well, like he's a strong guy, but you know, looks like he is often having like small issues bothering him, you know. He had something, you know, was it in the hamstring, I think, at Giants Live. He obviously won Strongman Earth, which is like huge for him, you know. I think that's the biggest international title that he's ever won, so huge congrats to him again. So yeah, like I said, stacked lineup, guys, stacked lineup with a lot of strong athletes, and I have to be in my A game to win that show. I need to make sure I get maximum points in those events where I can. I need those maximum points. For example, the 18-inch deadlift, you know. I don't know, guys, you know, it might suit some of the other guys better. Like, I'm obviously the best athlete in the world, but 18-inch, I've proved myself still. Like, I haven't done that in a long time. The last time I did 18-inch deadlift, oh my God. I can't remember. Well, just line maybe with an axle. No, World's Ultimate Strongman. I remember it, 18-inch deadlift. Don't think with an axle though. And I pulled what? Over 500, I think. Or at least, I think I won that event. So in the past, I've done well, you know. But, you know, like I said, not so many weeks training it. We'll have to, you know, I think anywhere close to 500 kilograms above is going to be top places, if not the win, you know. And today, this weight right here, 430 for 3, has to be, it's still a heavy weight, you gotta respect it as a heavy weight, but it has to move smooth. And then we get close to 1,000 pounds in the upcoming weeks, and then we wanna peak well. We wanna peak well, meaning we have more in the tank to do some nice PRs in competition. That's the goal, guys. So I'm gonna get into focus mode right now, attack this in a few minutes. The first set, make it look smooth and light, we still respect the weight. It's still 430 kilograms, 4 3 reps, so now I'm gonna attack it, you know, well, and make it look light. Let's go. All right, guys, last set. Let's go. Let's go. Alright guys, do some sugar today, just, you know, like I said, working on my weaknesses, making sure that I'll be prepared for Invitationals. Like I said, and like probably some of you guys might know that, you know, since coming back, a lot of things seem to be working very well for me, but one of the things that I feel like I need to improve on is the super yoke speed-wise. You know, I can pick up a weight, heavy weight, no problem. For some reason, even though I can pick it up, it doesn't feel heavy. My legs are moving fast enough. I don't know if that's age or whatever, you know, but you know. But still, like, I can move decently fast on, like, decently fast on farmers, and other things, you know, loading, you know, can move decently fast, you know. Always that last live, like, being 200 plus kilograms, speed is always going to be a little bit behind, you know, but I'm showing up at the organization slightly lighter, slightly fitter, so I should be able to move a bit faster for sure. For sure.
Ready? Come up!
Nice. Let's go.
Athletes, ready? Go!
Okay, let's be a bit transparent, guys. So, I've always been training really hard lately, broken 2 world records with deadlift. I feel like just non-stop competing, training heavy. And I feel it in my body now. I feel so fucking tired. I feel so beat up that I'm gonna make a decision. I'm supposed to do stoners now. And some dark walk. But before I came in today, my lower back was super sore. My body was still sore. Actually, I was supposed to rest today. I was supposed to train tomorrow, but I had to train today because I'm traveling today actually. So I wanted to do the 18 instead of today here in my gym, you know. But anyway, guys, what I'm saying is, I am beat up. I feel like I might. Well, I will speak to my coach Sebastian Arb, and I'm gonna see if we can have this week. I just need a light week. I'm fucked. I feel like I'm almost getting to the point where I'm just getting sick as well, you know? Just like, my immune system is suffering from just being fucked all the time. So anyway, we're gonna stop complaining and whining. I'm just gonna pack my stuff, go to the airport, and I'm just yawning fucking non-stop. What's wrong with me? I am sleeping 8 hours, at least. But I just feel tired every day. What is that, guys? Do you guys know? I think I'm just like, I need rest. I think that's what I need. I need just like 1 week where just like 50% of the way they're supposed to do, just like light stuff. Then coming next week after, just fresh. Like I just need to recover. I think that's the issue. Lifting heavy and pushing hard, and I don't usually feel like this, but now I feel just, man, I feel like a weakling. I feel like I want to hibernate. I want to just lay down and go to my room and just like do nothing for a month. But it's not an option, obviously. It's not an option.
Nope, not right now.
Not an option. I never do I ever feel like I just want to rest or like just like take a little bit of time off. I think it's time to rest. If my body's telling me, if my brain is telling me, my body's telling me I need to rest, I should probably listen and just have maybe 1 week where I don't push my body as hard as I've been doing it because, bro. What do you guys think? Should I just stop complaining and just kick ass, just keep going full on? Or should I listen to my body? What do you guys think? The only thing is, last time I didn't listen to my body, I took my pack. I hate to use this as an excuse, but I remember specifically training for the powerlifting. I was getting stronger, like now, like I feel stronger, don't get me wrong, you know, but I was tired. I wasn't really recovering between sessions, you know. Like now I didn't feel recovered, but also I trained a day earlier, you know, I didn't really feel recovered before I came today. But I had to come because I'm traveling. And I think that's the issue, I'm not recovering. And that's just because I'm just I'm tired. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop this right now because I feel like I always hate when I complain. I don't like to complain. So I'm gonna stop now. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Peace and love, Hafthor. And I forgot to say one thing. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe because I am getting close to 1 million subscribers. When this video comes out, I might be like 15,000 subscribers away from reaching it. So make sure to subscribe, guys. Hopefully we can reach 1 million subscribers. Hopefully, let's say, yeah, definitely next month. This one is obviously finishing in like, a few days or like, what 27th?
Yeah, it's like 3 more days.
3 more days, so we could potentially hit it. But yeah, next month we hit 1 million. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom.